Number 44, Jenny McAllister. In the middle, we have Katie Smith, number 30. And number 20, Tess Kraft at one forward. And at the other forward, Tiffany Ogg, number 33.
Logan fans pumped up here tonight, Keith. Big crowd from Logan. And looks like Coach Ralph Taylor and the rest of his assistants over there and the rest of the players on the bench, they're all pumped up. Ready for the first win at the district level anyhow, on our way to, hopefully,
the state
tournament. We're just about ready to go. Katie Smith will jump up. Logan going from our right to our left, and I guess it's the way on your camera too, since we're on the same side as the camera. From right to left on your radio dial, or whatever they say. Katie Smith will jump center with Becky Sostarich, 5'9" senior center for Athens. Tip to Tiffany Ogg, and she's going to take it all the way in and score the first bucket of the ball game. Tiff has two, Logan has two.
Nice job there by Tiffany. Right off the tip.
Well, Keith, you know, we said in one earlier game, Logan led all the way, and they can do it now because they lead now. Logan with the 2 points off the break. We got Tez Kraft, Katie Smith, Steph Conner, Tiffany Ogg, and Jenny McAllister. Now, Jenny McAllister comes out with the rebound.
She'll bring it up herself. Athens is trying to play a 1-2-2 zone against the Chiefs. That's kind of what New Lex played against them. That kind of baffled them in the first half of that game. Very low scoring.
Logan working the ball well, but a bad pass here, and Athens picks it up, and on the break, they're going to get their first bucket of the game. Athens ties it up 2-2.
Steph Conner brings down the floor for Chiefs. They're working her around the perimeter. They find Katie.
Katie puts it up, gets her own rebound. That's where she's good. She's going to be whacked. We got a foul. First foul of the ball game for Athens. Number 13, Christy Skinner, with her first foul of the ball game. Keith, I don't know who got the bucket for Athens. Do you remember who got the? I'm going to try to keep a little score chart here. But
number 13 scored. Same one that got the foul, I believe.
Same one that got the foul. Okay, we'll put her down. First foul of the ball game for Athens, and a non-shooting foul, so Logan will take it out in the own basket. In the Tez Kraft, Steph Connors, Jenny McAllister back in the Tez Kraft. We got a tied ball, jump ball.
It's going to go Athens' way since we did get the tip.
I guess we don't call it a jump ball anymore, but what are we going to call it? Held ball, I guess. Possession error points in Athens' way. Athens with a chance to go ahead here. Ball game tied up early, 2-2.
Nice move, but no go. Katie
with the rebound. She's going to go all the way, one-on-one against whoever's there. Can't get the layup.
She just blew by everyone there.
Bad pass by Athens, picked up by Tez Kraft. A little bit ragged here early in the ball game. Everybody will settle down here shortly and play the game we know that they're capable of. Steph Conner at the three-point line puts one up. Three-pointer. That's a way to get some in a hurry. Logan leads 5-2.
They really needed that bucket after, as you said, being kind of raggedy at the start.
Nice move inside, but number 45 for Athens. Big center, she puts it up. Offensive rebounds. Athens gets 3 shots. Becky Sostarich got 2, and Molly Riestenberg missed the third of those. Logan's going to have to get some defensive rebounds.
I would say Logan got kind of lucky there. They got 3 close shots, Athens did. Katie Smith takes it to the hole at the other end.
So Logan leads 7-2. We're down 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Just underway. They're going to be working inside, looks like, to Becky Sostarich pretty much all night. Tez Kraft guarding her. She looks like they might be working into the big 5'9" senior center, Becky Sostarich. Steph Conner into Katie Smith. She goes up for the bucket. She's going to get 2. And the foul. She's going to get a chance for 3-point play here.
So it looks like both teams are going to try to go there. Big people inside.
Ted Scraft's going to sit down Tammy Hampshire. Another freshman comes into the ball game for Logan.
I think she might be in there for defensive purposes at the other end. Tez was guarding Becky Sostarich inside, and she goes to the bench for a breather. Katie Smith
completes the 3-point play. Logan with a little press, not too serious, but Athens not a whole lot of trouble getting the ball down. Taking the ball inside. Nice work inside, but going to bring it back out. Try again. They got the things going inside there. Looks like good defense to me. Hands straight in the air. They're going to call the foul. They're going.
Take your pick. Both of them will stand there.
They've called it on number 40, Tammy Hampshire.
It's only going to be the first team foul for Logan.
Tiffany Ogg, senior Tiffany Ogg sits down, and Melissa Cooper, freshman, comes in. So Coach Ralph Taylor doing what he's done pretty much all year, just kind of moving some people in, giving people a chance to catch their breath. Jennifer Merriman at the line. She's going to shoot 2. The first one's good. Makes it a 10-5 ball game. Second free throw is off. Melissa Cooper has the rebound. 10-5 Logan. Halfway through the first quarter here at Chillicothe High School in the Division II District Girls Tournament. Round 1.
Nice pass.
Nice pass. Nice move inside. Big foul on Becky Sostarich.
That was a great look by Steph Conner inside to hit Katie, and the only thing Athens could do there was foul her.
Third team foul on Athens here early in the ball game. First, I guess, on Becky Sostarich. Katie Smith at the line shooting 2.
She makes that one. She has 6 points.
Second free throw is up, also good. 12-5 Logan. Athens brings the ball in. Logan with, again, a little press. Not working it too hard, but just putting a little bit of pressure on. We got a little traveling music here. Becky Sostarich gets the ball. Tammy Hampshire all over. I think she's partly responsible for that traveling. Playing some good defense. So Logan's going to take the ball out of three-quarter court. Steph Conner brings it down.
I guess that's what you go on, a forced turnover there by Tammy. Nice
bad pass.
Right idea, wrong. Just a little bit too high.
Get the wrong elevation on that one.
Still 12-5. Logan leads.
Logan still with a little bit of backcourt pressure.
It's not really causing too much trouble.
No, it's not causing a lot of trouble, and I don't think they're really pressing for the steal, but just maybe to harass them just a little bit. Not real tight. Becky Sostarich outside. Molly Riestenberg puts up a 2-pointer. Her first bucket of the ball game makes it 12-7 Logan.
Steph Conner brings it down the floor. Working the ball around the perimeter into Katie, back out. Back into Katie.
Well, they're going to call the foul as they should on Jennifer Merriman, the undercutting. They're not going to put up with a whole lot of that, Keith. I don't know.
That could get someone seriously injured.
Definitely could. And I know officials are told don't let that kind of stuff go on.
That's right. You do have to give, after she jumps, you have to give her room to come down and before you try to box her out. Katie makes her first. Not a real good person to put on the line.
Not really.
In Athens' point of view. She's made all 5 of her free throws she's attempted. She got 9 points.
A little light pressure again in the backcourt by Logan. Athens, like he said, not having a whole lot of trouble. Well, they have a little bit of trouble now. Melissa Cooper comes up with the ball. The press, the light press had a little bit something to do with that, but more than anything, it was a bad pass, I believe.
Yeah. There's a bad pass, and looked like a walk there. Half court.
She was in the crowd, couldn't see it. Shots up, 2-point shot. Christy Skinner, she has 4, and the Logan lead is 5, 14-9. 1:50 to go here in the first quarter of the ball game from Chillicothe. Girls Division II District Round 1 tournament game. Tammy back to Steph, into Katie Smith. Katie goes up with 2 people on her. Nobody there to rebound, Keith.
They're not really hitting the boards that hard.
We got a little footwork there.
Yep. One too many steps.
Christy Skinner with a little bit of fancy footwork. Too fancy.
14-9 is the score. Logan leads. And they have throughout the first quarter.
Both Melissa Cooper open for the 3-point. Nobody underneath the boards. I don't know whether they're going to try to keep an eye open or where Athens is blocking out that well, or just nobody there. But Tammy Hampshire pass into Becky Sostarich. She has the bucket and is fouled.
I think it's going to be on Tammy. That's going to be her second and the team's second. And Jenny's going to come in for her quick.
Becky Sostarich will be at the line. She'll shoot 1, try to complete the 3-point play, and try to put Athens girls within 2 of Logan early in the ball game. Misses the free throw, and Katie Smith with the rebound.
She pushes it up. She's going to hold it up wisely.
Drop it back off to Melissa Cooper. Steph Conner over to Tiff Ogg in the corner. She's going to put one up from the right side. Puts it up real strong, and nobody there to get it. Athens with the rebound. They're going to bring it down with a 3-point trailing by 3. Nice move, and you're right. Athens going to try to work the ball inside, no doubt about it. Puts the Bulldogs down 1 now, 14-13. Logan leads.
Last 20 seconds.
Got to move the ball a little bit. Logan girls looking a little bit kind of lackadaisical, or don't know if that's proper.
We're going to have to start.
Katie with the ball now. Quick cross court to Steph Conner. She puts it up from 3-point range, and nobody doesn't hit a thing. Okay, here we are at the end of the first quarter. Logan leads 14-13, and we will be right back with second quarter action of Logan Chieftains basketball on LHS TV right after this message.
I'm getting my tux at Keith. I'm getting my tux at Keith.
Here at Chillicothe High School, the Chieftains lead 14-13. They're going to have the ball to start the second quarter. 14-13. Katie Smith with 9 of the 14 points. They're going right to their bread and butter right off the bat.
Well, she's got, what, 5 of those from the free throw line, tricking the ball in the middle, and Athens been doing the same thing, working the ball inside.
Start of the second quarter for the Chiefs, we have Jenny McAllister, Melissa Cooper, Tammy Hampshire, Katie Smith, and Tiffany Aug.
Tiffany Aug with the ball. She's going to dump it off to Tammy underneath the basket. Nice little dump. Good pass and good basket there with Tammy Hampshire.
Credit that with the Tiffany Aug with a nice look underneath.
That'll be a way to give a double assist on some of these. That was definitely a good assist. He saw it, made the good dump pass. And Athens with a little trouble now. Molly Riesenberg puts it up, doesn't get the bounce, but
they do get the rebound.
Jennifer Mervin gets the bounce, gets the rebound. Riesenberg, Erin O'Leary. Her first bucket of the ball game, and Athens stays within one of the Logan girls. Jenny McAllister, Melissa Cooper, back to Jenny McAllister, who's kind of working around out on the point. Somebody's going to put it up. Melissa Cooper going to put one off. No good off the front of the rim. Just don't have the touch. And Athens there to get it, but this time make a bad pass, and Melissa Cooper's there to get it. She's going to take it all the way in. Probably shouldn't have. Now, that was just a judgment. So, I guess.
Yep.
Shouldn't have said that.
Athens definitely controlling the boards on both ends. And that's probably what's keeping them in the game.
It definitely
so far.
is. Definitely is what's keeping them in the game. Get 3 or 4 shots, and Logan getting one and not connecting on good percentage. I suspect that's something that Coach Ralph Taylor's going to talk to about his first opportunity. You hit the boards, girls. 3-point shot there, trying to put a whoa again. That's what we're talking about. Look at the green underneath the basket. Athens with 3 shots.
And they finally.
And Athens pulls ahead by 1 after getting 4 or 5 tries at the bucket. It's a whole different season, Keith.
Right.
We've said that before. The regular season's over. We're in the tournament season. Tammy Hampshire puts it up, and Athens girls crash the board. They're going to get the ball.
It looks like Logan's standing around a little too much on offense. They got to start getting a little motion and maybe get some quick buckets underneath. Easy buckets.
We'll maybe tighten up his press just a little bit here. I don't know. Looks like it might be trying to tighten up, get a good steal.
Or maybe even a 10-second.
We're going to have to get the ball over. We got a 10-second count. If nothing else, that's what the press will do. You beat it one way or the other. Force the turnover. If you can't get the steal, you force the turnover on the 10-second count.
That's really proved to be. They've really done well with the full court press this year.
Katie forces up the shot, and Athens out on the break.
There's either going to be a foul or traveling. I believe it's going to be a foul on Katie Smith. It's going to be her first and the team's third. Ralph Taylor wants to talk things over on the sideline.
And should. Good timeout.
There's the score. Athens leads by 1. We'd like to thank Keith Smith Shop. They've sponsored this game for TV2. So, besides Craig Nixon, you can thank them for bringing you the action.
Keith, I think we've called a little bit of it here. Rebound. Logan's got to get some rebounds. Got to get the ball. And I think you're also right. On offense, you've got to stand around just a little bit too much.
Here's the TV2 Lady Chief tournament action. Brought to you by Keith's. As I said, the replay will be tomorrow and Thursday. And then if the Chiefs win Saturday, they will replay that on Sunday. And that's going to be brought to you by Logan Insurance Company. But the Chiefs have their hand full right now with the Bulldogs.
Like I said, this is the second season, but it could be a real short one if you lose one.
Another offensive rebound. Another one. Finally, they get the basket.
3 shots, Keith. When you get 3 shots at your own basket, you don't have to shoot a high percentage to score.
They're missing a lot of checkouts underneath.
Steph Conner gets a bucket to put the Logan back in. That's Logan's
only their 4th point in the
second bucket here in the second quarter. He said only their 4th point.
That was a really big bucket there on the part of Steph Conner.
Sort of looks like they just want to play offense, Keith.
They're getting killed on the boards. No one's blocking out.
Jennifer Merriman, number 41 for Athens, gets the rebound and puts it back up and in. We've got to get some rebounds.
There's a nice pass.
We'll take it into Katie. Boy, they're picking on her.
They're going to call a foul on Tez Kraft. It's going to be the team's 4th, only her 1st. And they have a chance for another offensive rebound. They're just... They have to have at least 3 times as many rebounds as Logan does.
It'll be interesting to see the count so far. We're not keeping track of that. We can't keep track of that, but would be interesting. You're right, Keith. Athens got to have 3-4 times as many rebounds on both ends of the floor, actually. We get a hell ball situation. Steph Conner, Athens is going to retain it, but they're going to flip the light. Athens here with a 3-point lead, 3:30 to go in the first half of the ball game. Rebounding has been the name of the game. Athens out rebounding Logan badly on both ends of the floor. And playing a pretty darn good game offensively. Erin O'Leary with a 3-point shot puts Athens up by 6. You know, Keith, is something we've seen before. It'd be interesting to see how Logan plays from behind. You know, we haven't seen him there very much this year. Behind by 6 now. Early in the ball game, obviously, but...
It's in the bonus, and that proves to be good for Logan since Katie's made all 5 of her shots. I really don't want to jinx her. I probably shouldn't have said that.
You probably just did. Chance to pick up 2 of the 6 points that they trail. First one's good. She will get the second one. Second shot is up good also. She's made 7 free throws. At least.
Yeah, 7. An easy bucket.
2 shots at it. Becky Sostarich gets the second, but Athens goes back up by 6. Keith, you definitely got to give these Athens girls credit. They are hustling on them boards. They're going to have the ball at every opportunity. Katie Smith goes and puts it up.
I believe she's going to have to take over the load as she's done all throughout the season.
Well, I don't know. You hate to see that have to happen this early in the ball game.
Yeah. A nice anticipation by Tiffany. She steals that pass. Maybe this might get a little momentum to the Chiefs.
You're right. We've definitely seen Katie take over from time to time throughout the year, but you know, I know it's awful early. Steph Conner takes over here with his shot from the free throw line.
She's got 7 points of her own, so she's hit some big key buckets.
Big key bucket right there. You're darn right. Logan back within 2 after trailing by as many as 6 points a couple times during the ball game. Back into the short little press.
That's going to be a travel.
Oh, missed that one. Must have looked away. I hardly ever miss any one of those. But Logan's going to get possession of the ball, a chance to tie it up or go ahead on the three-point shot. 26-24, 1:44 to go in the ball game, in the first half of the ball game, that is. Melissa Cooper throws it into Steph Conner. Steph brings the ball down.
It's really going to be nice if Logan can go in with a lead. That means they'll have their momentum carrying them into the second half. Or let's hope.
That's true. Of course, Logan played well in the second half all year. I mean, you know, we've seen them in close games at halftime. Let's put it that way, and come back out and take over. But Melissa Cooper says, "Hey, wasn't ready for that one. That's okay. That's an honest mistake right there. Wasn't a bad pass. It's just someone near the end wasn't there to accept it."
It's a nice idea.
Logan with the press back at it, and Melissa Cooper knocks the ball away, but Athens retains possession. We're going to try to have a three-point shot out here outside. No good, but Athens again crashing them boards. We got a jump ball. I don't understand. I didn't see one way or the other. Saw a lot of hands in there.
I thought it was a clean block. I really didn't think they had it for that long. Tammy Hampshire, credit her with the good defense.
Jennifer Merriman, 5'11", and Becky Sostarich, 5'9" for Athens. I'm sure, you know, this looks like they have instructions. Get the ball. And they've been going after with both hands.
Katie with a... What a play by Katie Smith.
That's what you call control. Tammy Hampshire with the bucket, but Katie Smith made that one.
That was a nice move there. Good pass on the part of Athens.
Logan finally gets a defensive rebound. Katie Smith comes up with the ball. Steph Conner.
Another nice pass.
Oh, nice save, too. It's a good hand work in there. Melissa Cooper going to put one up from the free throw line. Okay, Logan goes ahead now. We can't say that they've trailed all the way, Keith, but they lead now. Or they can't say they led all the way, but they lead now. Let's just hope that they can lead the rest of the game. Good hands there, Melissa Cooper. Easy bucket. Big bucket. You know, for Zizi, that was a big one.
I really think they've turned around tremendously here in the last 2 minutes of the quarter.
Athens looking a little shatter now. We're gonna have a traveling call, no doubt about it.
1 second left in the half.
So looks like Logan's gonna go in at halftime with the lead.
I think Logan's going to be all right now.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay, here we are at halftime. At the half, it's Athens 26 and Logan 30. Logan leads by 4 after trailing by as much as 6. OHS TV2 Lady Chieftain tournament action returns right after these messages.
And welcome to At the Half with Mariah Davis. Tonight I'm talking to Chad Shuttleworth and Lance Bell, the varsity basketball team. The guys are going to be playing Lancaster Golden Gales at Athens High School Friday night. Come down and support the team. Okay, guys, I have some questions for you. The Gales are ranked in the state. What are you guys going to have to do to be able to beat them?
We have to stop Greg Cave and Tim Henwood in the middle, block out, and shut them down in the paint or in the post.
Okay, Chad, what do you think?
We have to shut them down inside. If they're big man, they really don't have anyone outside that they've shown us, and I feel if we stop them inside that we can win.
Okay, and psychologically, does it bother you guys that they've beaten you twice and you've only been up against them twice?
No, that actually helps us out because, like everybody says, it's really hard to beat one team 3 times in a season, and nobody's ever beat us 3 times, and nobody's going to start this Friday, so we'll get them.
Okay, and Chad, what's on your mind about this?
same as he said, it's hard for a team to beat us, or beat anybody 3 times in a year. And as in Logan, we went into overtime, and it was real close, so we should give them a good game.
Okay, and the inside game to work against Chillicothe, do you guys think that the same thing can work with Lancaster? Or are you going to have to go to some outside shooting to beat them?
I think we're just going to have to mix it up, both inside and outside. Have Trevor and Eric have a good game inside, and have Shuttle and the rest of us hitting outside.
Okay, and Chad, what's your aspect about the game?
About the same. The outside's been hitting for us in the past few games, and hopefully it'll keep on and get the inside game working, get them in foul trouble, and we should win.
Okay, I want to wish you guys both good luck, and thank you for joining me at the house.
Thank you.
Here we are back at the Chillicothe Gymnasium, Chillicothe High School, whatever, where Logan leads Athens by 4, 30-26 in first round district tournament game, Division II girls basketball. Keith, just talking to a few people around us here, Athens had Logan on the ropes sort of, 6 points down and getting all kind of rebounds and let them back. A couple quick steals, Melissa Cooper there at the end of the half put Logan up before, and I think, you know, had some other people say this, and I kind of agree with them. I think the first couple, 3 minutes of the second half here is going to tell. It's going to tell a whole lot. If Logan comes out and pulls it out a little bit, if Athens can stay in it, come back with a little confidence to stay in it, it might give them enough confidence to stay in it for a while.
It kind of helped Logan when they went on the 12-2 run at the end, the last 3 minutes. They outscored them. I remember they were down by 6, 24-18, and your score is 30-26 now. So they had a little spurt at the end, and let's see if it can continue to the second half.
So you're good. That's very observant there, Keith. 12-2. You're right. You're right, though. Seriously, I didn't think of that. They were down 24-18, and going halftime up 30-26. Had to be a 12-2 spurt there. Good. And that, you know, might set the pace for the second half. Might not. Athens is going to get the ball to start the second half, which is, you know, one way to look at it. They get the first opportunity, the first chance to crack the scoreboard here in the second half. And we're just about ready to go. People going back to their seats. Place is a whole lot of purple we're looking at on the other side of the gym. We're sitting on the Athens side. Athens working on the inside again. Get the ball up, and boy, I tell you, crashing the boards again.
Both teams are this time.
That time, Kelly Brown for Athens, man, she really crashed the board. She came in like a wild woman.
But I think Ralph Taylor told him, let's find someone and put a body on him underneath.
Start out with the turnover right here to begin the second half. Logan, first opportunity, second half, turned the ball over. Just a bad pass. Keith, I'm going to try to keep an eye on his board work here. Athens trying a little bit of everything to get it inside.
Yeah, they really haven't taken any outside shots. They really haven't had to. A nice reverse layup by the big girl. Cuts it to a 2-point lead.
Steph Conner, Tiffany Ogg into Katie. Katie's going to make a little nice little move inside, get around 3 people. So maintain the 4-point lead. This could be the battle of big girls inside there.
That's right. Not too many fouls in this game. It may not come down to foul shots, but if it does, the Chiefs are 7 for 7, and all of them by Katie Smith. Right now, both teams just trading buckets. Not going to get anywhere by doing that.
Erin O'Leary scores for Athens. Tina McAllister, Steph Conner, back to Jenny Mack, back to Steph.
Tiff's open.
Tiffany back cross court to Jenny Mack. Steph in the middle, back to Tiffany. Boy, I tell you, they're playing tight defense too.
They are.
And collapsing on Katie Smith big time, I tell you.
She still comes up with it.
Comes up with it, puts it in the hoop. You know, Keith, you said earlier, time for Katie to take over. I don't know whether it's time or not, but she can do it better anytime you want her to. you hate to get to the point early in the ball game where you rely on one person. Though they need to move around and get some boards. That's I keep saying that, but that's a big part of the ball game.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of bad. You really don't want to see him have one person take over, but it's sure nice to have one on your team that can.
Right. It's nice to have one when you need it.
It's going to be a foul on someone.
Going to call it on Tammy Hampshire. Her third foul.
Team's first of the second half.
Steph Conner and Tammy Hampshire sit down, and two freshmen, Tez Kraft and Melissa Cooper, come in. So we trade freshman for freshman and one senior for a freshman, I guess. Yeah, two shots here. Becky Sostarich, she makes the first one. Puts it 34-31, Logan. Second free throw is up and no good, and Tez Kraft with the rebound. And it's stolen away and stolen back, I think. We're gonna have a held ball.
Yeah.
A little bit of sloppy play there.
By Logan. Seems like they are trying to hit the boards a little better than they did in the first half.
We got a three-point ball game here. Well, this girl's playing out of her head. I mean, Becky Sostarich has 13 points and going in strong. She's going to hit the boards and also scoring. So Logan's lead cut to 1 here.
Melissa Cooper left open for the 3.
Tez Kraft with the rebound. Puts it up no good. This time, Athens with the rebound. Jennifer Merriman comes out there and grabs a hold of it and says, let me have that ball. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Logan with a 1-point lead.
It's going to be a kick. Kick the ball.
Well, I'll tell you, Keith, this just doesn't look like the Logan team we're used to seeing. They got to give Athens credit, though. They're playing real aggressive, super aggressive, but
there's a nice steal down to Tiffany. She gets a stolen, but it's going to be Logan's ball.
Logan's going to retain possession.
Nice hands on the part of Melissa Cooper there. We're going to take a timeout with Logan leading by 1 point. Logan, as you said, not really playing as well as they usually do, but you can credit some of that to the Athens D. I mean, their intensity levels extremely high.
They're playing intense on both sides of the court.
It's paid off for them. You can never underestimate a team. Like we said,
Tournament.
Whole new season.
A whole new season. You lose one, you go home and stay home.
Logan's going to have it underneath their own basket.
Well, Keith, you figure there's only one team in the state of Ohio in each division that goes through the season undefeated in basketball. That's the state champions. So everybody except one team loses their last game of the year.
Yeah. We
don't want this to be it. Of course, Athens doesn't either, and they're playing like they don't want it to be it. Katie goes up strong, people all over. Tez Kraft trying to get the ball, and we're going to call. You can see the intensity of the green people in the green shirts down there.
But Logan does seem to be hitting the boards this half.
And they're taking care of the ball. Nobody there. Nobody guarding this girl. Crashing the boards again. This time Tez Kraft comes up with it. Over to Katie. He's going to take it in. It looks like he's going to take it in. A little pop. And scores. Big bucket. 36-33.
She's got 19. She's really doing it tonight. Bad pass. She threw it right to Katie. Missed the easy bunny. And Tez had the rebound.
This time Logan gets a couple shots and gets a break too on the rebound. Melissa Cooper put it up no good. Tez Kraft the rebound puts it up a little bit short. Ball comes down and off an Athens leg, and Logan's going to trigger it in. Jenny McAllister's going to trigger it in her own basket.
There was some confusion down on the other end. It's thrown right to Katie, and then she looked up and saw Melissa. And
Tez Crab with a big bucket. The press is back on for Logan. I don't know whether it's going to hurt him or not, but kind of a dangerous pass. Nice little play there. 45. Becky Sostarich puts it in again.
They're going to have to find some way to contain her in the remaining minutes of the third quarter and the fourth.
Tiffany Hogg with a real dangerous pass. Lucky to get the ball back on that one.
She forced it a little bit there. Nice lob pass. Katie tries to keep it alive. She's going to. The Chiefs get the ball back.
Little rough play in there now. Hey, you play as rough as you can get away with, Keith.
That's right. Cooper left open. She can't hit. Another rebound. Nice job by Tiffany. Just happened to be in the right place. Katie buries it.
Buries it from 15.
She's got 21. Over half the Chiefs' points.
She's definitely a take charge kind of person, and you don't really have to ask her. She just kind of automatically knows when it's time.
And we're not saying on just mainly offense either.
Big bucket down the other end. This Becky Sostarich is playing a real fine ball game. Both ends of the floor. She gets the bucket and gets fouled. The basket's going to count. She's going to have a chance for a three-point play. Tammy Hampshire and Steph Conner comes back in. Tez Craft and Tiffany Hogg. Sorry, Melissa Cooper and Tiffany Hogg are going to sit down.
So looks like they're letting them bang around inside.
They're letting them play, definitely.
That might favor Athens more than it does Logan.
I think so. I definitely think so. It's just,
they've got some big girls inside.
and they're using them too. They're hitting the boards. Steph Conner brings the ball down. Over to Tez Craft. Back to Steph. Back.
Bad pass.
Athens going to hold it up. Looks like he's going to hold it up, try to work for a shot. Well, somebody's got to stop that drive down the middle. We're going to have a foul.
It's going to be on Tez.
Tez Craft didn't have much to do. She just stand there, reached out, and grabbed the arm. So Athens with a chance to tie this ball game up here. Going to be shooting a one-on-one. Or two shots, excuse me.
Tiffany's going to come right back in for Tez. Seems like everyone was taking their man, but you got to stop the ball. Your man's not going to score without the ball.
This is true.
She just
two
drove
shots. First one's up.
She drove right down the lane and scored that time.
Christy Skinner makes the first shot, giving her a chance to tie it up here with her second free throw. She puts it up, and it's good. Nothing but net.
We're all knotted up at 40. Nice look. Tammy inside. Katie's going to get called for.
Well, I tell you, I don't like the looks of that. We are backing up, number 45 backing into her. They're gonna try to draw that foul.
Athens has another chance to take the lead with this possession. Looks like the Chiefs are going to try to tighten their defense up. Try to force some turnovers, and it worked. Katie's just going to take it to the... I may be a little biased, but I thought there was a reach on that play.
Could have been. I don't know. It's a tough call to make from here. We get a tie ball game. Plenty of time left. We're still in the third quarter. A couple minutes to go in the third quarter. Boy, they're working that nice, Keith. Athens takes the 42-40 lead here. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Steph Conner brings the ball down. Over to Jenny McAllister. Steph Conner. Jenny Mack. Tammy Hampshire. Katie in the middle, and she goes up strong. No good. And Becky Sostarich here to get the rebound. Perfect position.
Athens has a chance to take a bigger lead, increase their lead. Logan, I think, is looking for another one of them runs that they had at the end of the first half.
Boy, nice drive there. Erin O'Leary with the ball. Katie goes coast to coast, no good, and Steph Conner knocks it out of bounds. Athens is going to get the possession.
Athens just missed the easy layup last time. Logan got kind of lucky. It's going to be Athens' ball. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. Nice defense.
That's a nice try, no doubt about it, but Tammy did walk.
Her momentum just kind of kept carrying her.
Had too much mo going. So here we are, 38 seconds to go in the third quarter here at Chillicothe High School in the Division II District Girls Basketball Tournament. Athens leads 42-40.
Nice defense by Tiffany.
So I guess you call it a turnover. Melissa Cooper brings the ball down. Going to have to get a bucket to tie it up. Jenny McAllister puts up her first shot of the night. She's got the two. Give her some confidence. She can shoot the ball. Athens having very little trouble with this press, basically, Keith. You know,
yeah.
And not only that, but they've got a few easy buckets off of it. Looks like they're going to be going for the last shot. I'm sure they're going to work it inside. Jenny Mack kicks the ball, and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. We got a tie ball game, 42-42. The game before this, in 3 overtimes, Jackson beat Greenfield McLean by a score of 56-52. I hope that's not too prophetic as far as triple overtime.
Nice defense.
Going to handle this. Katie's going to take this one down.
Runner at the buzzer.
Saw the clock. Real good court presence there. We're going to go to the fourth quarter tied. First of all, with the score 42-42, we'll return to the final 8 minutes of action right after this time spot.
I'm getting my tux, Keith. I'm getting my tux at Keith.
We're back for the final quarter of this game. It's tied up at 42.
Keith, we were talking earlier about getting warm in this gymnasium. It's getting warmer now. 42-42. It's getting all heated up.
It's really heated up. I'm looking for some of the seniors to step out and take their experience and put it to good use here. That's going to be a foul.
Well, they're just all over Katie. They know that she's a take charge person, and like you said, we're going to have some other people take up the slack. They're on her, and they should be. I mean, you know, any team with their right mind is going to play her real tight.
I mean, there's no way you're going to shut her down completely, but they're going to try to contain her as much as they can.
If they contain her, like you said, we're going to have somebody take up the slack. That's where the seniors come in.
You got Jenny McAllister out there and Tiffany, along with 2 freshmen, Tammy Hampshire and Melissa Cooper.
And, of course, Steph Conner, senior, in and out there. She's on the bench right now, but she starts and plays a lot.
They're working around for a good shot.
You're going to have to make something happen here. Melissa Cooper says, let me try to make something happen, and she does. She gets her own rebound, puts it up. First shot a little bit off, but at least had the presence of mind to go after the ball and get her own rebound. Logan with the little presser again. They're handling the ball. They're taking charge of it.
They're really playing aggressive defense out there, trying to rattle.
They're going to have to get their defense aggressive. And we're playing aggressive inside, too. I mean, big time. We got 3 seconds. You're going to count it. call it. They're not calling the 3 seconds. We had 2 people parked in there, but
I thought she might have traveled too, taking a couple steps. They're going to call Tammy.
I don't know. I don't know where they're going to call. I think they're going to call it on 41 Athens, I hope.
They are. I was going to say they were in there banging pretty good.
Whoa, they are going to call it on Tammy. I don't know. You watch the play in there. Watch, either get an opportunity in there. Watch number 41 Athens and Tammy Hampshire.
That's 4 on Tammy. So.
A lot of activity in there, and I don't know who's causing the contact. You watch it, they can go either way.
I agree with you. I think she was, the Athens girl was doing just as much.
Katie sees an opening, takes it in with a little touch, puts it up. Logan leads by 4, 6:43 to go in the ball game here.
You could just see her at the end with a little quick burst.
Saw the gap between the 2 defensive players, said, I'm going, and did, of course. Okay, Athens gets a break there, and somebody's going to pick this guy up.
Two-point lead for Logan.
I tell you, Logan looking really flat. I mean, I'm not making excuses for him, just totally, they're looking pretty flat.
There's a bad pass.
Tammy a little bit indecisive about that, should have held on to it. Got to play some defense.
Katie just flat out took that away from her.
Tez Kraft's going to come back into the ball game. I think Tammy Hampshire's going to sit down for a while. She has 4 fouls, and you dress it up, she can back in there. Jenny McAllister into Melissa Cooper is going to bring the ball down. Logan with a 2-point lead inside 6 minutes to go here in the ball game.
I'm really kind of surprised that Ralph Taylor hasn't tried to go to some kind of zone, because Athens really hurting inside, really hurting Logan's
Definitely
defense.
definitely are.
And I think I'd try to make him score from the outside. Katie Smith underneath.
4-point lead now for Logan. 5:30 to go in the ball game. 48-44. We're right where we were at halftime. Logan with a 4-point lead. That's what they had at halftime. So nobody's gained a whole lot here. 3-point shot put up. Tez Kraft won a rebound. Melissa Cooper. Big rebound. Big missed 3-pointer, actually.
Yep.
When we look at it.
Not a nice look. Tried to bounce it into Tiffany on the backdoor cut. Good defense.
Good recovery. Well, a lot of shoving going in inside there.
And
well, this girl, Becky Sostarich, she is one good ball player tonight, I tell you. She goes up strong for the bucket and fouls. She's going to have a chance to bring the Bulldog ladies, whatever, within one.
Yeah. That's 4 on Taz. So the 2 big freshman girls inside for Logan has got 4 apiece. I really don't know if that was a foul with Taz there. It looks like she went straight up. I mean, Becky Sostarich, on the other hand, having a career night.
She definitely is. She's having a career night, exactly.
Tiffany, it's no good.
No one there to rebound.
Athens, it looks like their guards are just penetrating inside and dumping them off to the big girls. And it's worked out for them.
3-pointer. Erin O'Leary, she has her second 3-pointer. That puts Athens ahead by 2. We got about 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Logan down by 2. Not really making anything happen on the offensive end, Steve.
A lot of standing around, and Katie, she's got 3 people around her on almost all times, except that. A little slip, and they saw it, and Katie lays it in.
We are tied at 50 here with 3:30 to go in the ball game here at Chillicothe High School. And a little bit of flurry there. Too bad. That's a bad way to get a foul. Almost had the steal.
Katie's got 27 points tonight.
And 3 fouls right now.
And 3 fouls. With 3.5 minutes left. This is the 1-and-1. Nice block out by Steph Conner.
She did her job, blocked the shooter. Big missed free throw. Still got a tie ball game.
That's what we're talking about with the senior leadership, doing the little things. Jenny mishandles the pass on the other side.
Shake it off, shake it off. You got to play the ball game. You got 3 minutes to go.
Logan wants to talk things over.
So we get a timeout here with 3:12 to go in the ball game, and it's 50-50. You can see it on your screen.
We got a good one going. I didn't think Logan was expecting this close a ball game with 3 minutes left. You would go up and tell them that they were going to be tied with 3 minutes left.
Wouldn't have believed it. Might be taking this team a little bit too lightly, and I think they are playing their career game, at least some of the Athens players, and they are playing a whale of a ball game. Super aggressive both ends of the court. Getting the rebounds and playing rough, and they've been allowed to play pretty rough tonight. I'm not saying dirty, I'm saying rough, you know.
Yeah.
You play as rough as you're allowed to.
Yeah, it's the way the referees call it in the first couple minutes. You know.
Gives you a clue.
What you're in for the rest of the night.
So we're 3:12 to go in the ball game, 50-50. There's the situation, Athens ball. Athens, I think, just took the timeout. I think they called the timeout. I don't know if Athens is going to try to slow it down or not. There's plenty of time to go in the ball game.
There's going to be a jump ball.
Held ball situation.
It's going to be Athens. Logan really comes out with aggressive defense.
I can't believe Athens is going to slow it down right away. I don't know. Maybe they did. Depends on how you think about the situation. Molly Riesenberg with the bucket. Nice little play there by Athens to get everybody involved, and they go up with 2:46 to go in the ball game here. Steph Conner, Jenny McAllister, back to Steph Conner, into Katie, and Katie's going to go in strong and get the bucket.
29.
Take charge now, Keith. You know,
that's right.
This may be. We still got 2:30 to go in the ball game, but you got to play some defense, and
just about all the girls have had this experience playing in these big games.
I can't understand how they're doing that easy. They're getting a 3-on-1 situation every time off that press.
Athens has got to be shooting unreal from the field. They got to be shooting about 70%, I'd say. Because Kraft misses a shot. 2 minutes left, and Logan sees himself down by 2, excuse me. Nice defense, and they got the numbers. Tiffany lays it in and ties the ball game at 54. Steph Conner really playing tremendous tonight. She's come up with some key steals,
we got to get back.
buckets.
You got to get back here. I think maybe, you know, we got some people here that are underneath the basket not getting back. Got to have the rebound.
Oh, McAllister, she just swats it away from Becky Sostarich and lets her know about it.
Katie Smith says timeout. Ralph Taylor wants to talk it over. We got a tie ball game and 1:19 to go. Ball game.
What a great steal that was.
There you see the big crowd on hand for the big rival, the Bulldogs.
29. Katie's about 29 points, I think.
The crowd, they sure got their money's worth and
She's
more.
aggressive.
We've really seen two great ball games.
We have. We saw the triple overtime game, and this one here is tied. And
minute 19, Logan controls.
Logan controls the ball. And you know something else, you just noticed the possession arrow points in Logan's direction, which could be a key situation coming down the stretch. Logan in the one-on-one. I don't know who's home and who's guest. Well,
we're the home team, so.
All right. Athens in the bonus. Possession arrow points in the direction of Logan. Logan's ball, we get a tie ball game, 54-54, approaching 1 minute to go in the ball game. Steph Conner, Kenny McAllister, Steph Connors again. Cooper puts it up, no good. Athens with the rebound. 54, 53 seconds. Going to have to play some D here.
I don't know if they'll try for the last shot or not.
Oh, big goal! Traveling on number 41.
And I'm going to have to agree, she did shuffle her feet.
I was watching Katie up in the air. I thought they were going to call the foul on Kate. Logan's got possession of the ball.
I don't know if they're going to
Keith,
try for the last shot or not.
We got 35 seconds. They're going to get the ball to Katie right now. Steph Conner going to get the three senior girls outside.
Looks like they're going to pull it out and go for the last shot.
Just make sure of the passes here. This is what we're looking at.
I'd have to believe that they're going to go to...
You got to get Katie, going to move Katie inside right now. Get the ball into her close to the basket or let it go through the basket.
Make sure you get a decent shot.
You got to watch your clock. You got to watch the clock.
She's going to take it now.
She's going to take it one-on-one, or she's going to go in and put up the shot.
She makes it with 2 seconds left. And that's the ball game. That's the ball game.
Katie Smith. Hey, you talk about taking control. We got pandemonium on the floor.
Katie Smith with the bucket. Unbelievable, folks.
If you're looking at your screen, Logan didn't win the state championship here tonight, but they maintained a chance to play in it. 56-54.
And,
fine ball game by Athens. I mean,
unbelievable.
Let's stop right now, Keith, and say, hey, this has got to be a career ball game for the Athens girls. They were 15-6 on the year, which is a darn good record. Logan beat them handily twice during the regular season.
And they definitely do not have anything to hang their heads about. They just played a super ball game against the Chieftains and gave them all they could handle. And it takes a last-second shot by Katie Smith to put it in to secure the victory. 31 points on the night for Katie Smith.
Okay, Keith, we'll be talking to Coach Ralph Taylor right after this message on LHTV2 Tournament Basketball.
I'm getting my tux at Keith. I'm getting my tux at Keith.
Okay, we got some... We're back here at the Chillicothe Gymnasium, where Logan has just beat Athens 56-54 in an outstanding ball game. Katie Smith, the leading scorer for Logan. I don't have the scoring, but Katie Smith with 31 points, and only the two biggest ones, of course, were the ones immediately after the ball game. We're going to go down to the floor here. We're going to go down to the floor with an interview with Keith Hood and Coach Ralph Taylor. Just a minute here. We're kind of trying to get our camera crew together. There's Coach Ralph Taylor and Keith Hood on the middle of the floor. Okay, with Logan fans still milling around here. They got policemen on the floor to keep the players keep the fans off the floor. But what a ball game, 56-54. Logan pulled it out. We get a 54-54. Logan with the ball, and Katie Smith takes charge, drives the lane, puts it up from about 12, 13 points, and 12, 13 feet, puts it in.
Okay, congratulations, Coach, on tonight's win.
Hey, thanks a lot, Mouse. I'll tell you, anybody watching the game tonight and, here on TV, too, and it's nice for you guys to do the game again. I think they saw two very good ball clubs go head-to-head tonight.
Things started out a little slow this evening, and was it Logan jitters or Athens pressure?
Well, I just think the fact that, maybe a little jitters on us and we couldn't get anything to fall, and we just wasn't doing a very good job of rebounding and keeping them off the boards, and that's how they got a lot of their points.
Okay, at the end of the first half, your girls outscored Athens 12-2. What turned the game around?
Well, we got some steals out there, and Melissa Cooper was in, and she got a couple steals, and got a couple layups, and I think that's what helped spark us a little bit. But Katie came through with the big shot tonight. Steph Conner hit a couple buckets, and I think that was the big thing.
Okay, Saturday your team takes on Jackson. What effect will the triple overtime have on Jackson?
Well, I tell you what, I think it just goes to show, Keith, that they went out and took it right to Greenfield McLean. Greenfield McLean, very good ball club, 19-3, and Jackson didn't fold, and they hung right in there and won the game.
All right, congratulations, Coach.
Thanks again, Mouse.
Okay, here we are. Well, thanks a lot, Coach Ralph Taylor. We're back here. We're going to wrap it up. LHS TV2 would like to thank Keys for sponsoring tonight's game, and you guys at Keys Men's Shop couldn't have picked a better game. The rights to televise tonight's game was paid for by Keys to the Ohio High School Athletic Association. And again, we appreciate it very much. The final score in the first round of district tournament tonight was Athens 54 and Logan 56 in an outstanding ball game. For Keith Hood, I'm Ed Pickle, and for the rest of the guys at LHTV2, and there was a bunch of them here tonight, all did an outstanding job. I'm Ed Pickle.